Hey, welcome back to the most innovative shipping container channel on YouTube. And tech tip for you guys, I got an iPhone, it's 4 years old. The camera lenses aren't anything special, but before I shoot a video or take any pictures, and I tell my wife this, I wipe the lenses off with my shirt because sure enough, if you shoot a video or photo without wiping your lenses, you get kind of a greasy or foggy look around all your lights. And it just looks terrible. And like I said, this is a 4-year-old iPhone, so these lenses aren't perfect by any means. But just make sure and wipe your lenses before you shoot a video. So here we've got a 20-foot high cube, and this customer, kind of funny story, tall guy, wears a cowboy hat, so he's like over 7 foot. He said, hey, 7 foot tall garage door is not going to work. So we went with a high cube container with an 8 foot tall door. So we've got about 8 feet 11 sidewall to work with. We're going to go with a coiling door. The reason we go with the coiling door is because you can't get an 8 foot door, sectional door, like your house has, backed up to the other side because the container is 8 feet wide, yada yada. So you're not going to get the full 8 feet out of it. So we went with an 8 foot coiling door, which are your sort of storage unit style corrugated doors that roll up. And so this needs 14 inches of headroom. We don't have 14 inches. We got 11 inches for an 8 foot door, but it doesn't matter. We'll give it 14 inches of headroom. We'll end up with like a 7 foot 9 inch door in height. And so that, that's why we need a high cube for this door install and an 8 foot tall door. That was a special order door. I think it's 8 feet wide, 8 feet tall. Coiling doors are nice, easy to install. I just wouldn't call them quite as secure, but I guess if someone's going to kick a garage door in, they're going to kick a corrugated coiling door in just as easy as a sectional door. They just don't feel sturdy when they're closed, but they're nice and cost effective. Here's a 20-foot office. We are wrapping up. It's spray foamed, framed. OSB is in. Mini splits on. Shutters are on. We call these zombie shutters. So for the coming apocalypse, you can close your shipping container up. They can claw at it. They can't get in. And we use the piece of corrugation, obviously, that we cut out from the window, and it lines up perfectly. It's a really cost-effective way to stop sun coming in if you want that, or secure it while you're gone. These shutters are awesome. They close with one finger. We lock them with a D-ring, which are these. Padlock them. So those shutters are one of my favorite things we do. So here's the finished OSB. OSB is way more cost effective than shiplap. Materials and labor, it goes twice as fast, a third of the cost in materials and probably half the labor or less. So all we have to do is trim these windows, trim the door, paint the OSB, mini splits installed, and we're going to run conduit wiring on the inside of this one. Here's this one. And you see those doors have the OSB installed. So we fur these doors out and then put the OSB over. Here's before the OSB goes in. We got the ceiling in, sidewalls go in, and then we block the mini split out a little bit so it's not resting right on the wall, and so you can service it in the future and you're not fighting the lines. Just a lot of things to think about with these. I mentioned this before, but if you do spray foam, don't spray it in behind the studs heavily because the studs will bow out. If you use metal studs, they move around very easily, so you really can't even spray foam with metal studs, in my opinion. But the metal studs are nice, they're just labor intensive, and they're just not as sturdy, so we like to use 2x3s. So this one will get the OSB in, they'll both get painted, and these are offices for a customer, and these will be ready to ship out. As always, like, comment, ask me questions, like to hear from you guys, and thanks for watching.